Wow, okay. Today I'm doing my top 10 books for 2014. I have them sitting in a pile next to me. And I put them in order. So these are from 10 to 1, the top books I read this year. Um, so here it goes. Book number 1 is Another Country by James Baldwin. And I'll admit, I haven't finished. I'm about a quarter of the way through. But if it keeps going how it started, definitely going to be up there. It's already an awesome, amazing book. So I look forward to reading more of that. Number 9, the 9th best book I read this year, was Post Office by Charles Bukowski. My first Bukowski, and hilarious. Definitely worth checking out. He's a character. Definitely going to get more of his stuff in the future. The number 8 best book of the year was Welded on Wheels, actually. I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy this one or not, and I really liked it, and I'm going to do a full review very soon. The 7th best book, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Point of that is, it was okay. It was an alright book when I read it, but I had to spend several weeks going over it in a class, so we got like really into it, and I enjoyed that. Alright. Okay, the 6th best book, and I'm super smart and you can tell, I can keep track, is Love in the Time of Cholera by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and I really enjoyed this book. I love his writing style, and I really, really like this book. I thought 100 Years of Solitude was just okay, but this one was really, really good. My only problem is that one little plot point, that if that weren't in there, this would probably be a 5-star book, but because it is, it knocks it down a little bit. So it's kind of a weird place. So it also knocks down this list a little bit, otherwise it probably would have been up near the top. And the competition was stiff. I mean, honestly, the difference between a lot of these is so small. They're all amazing books. So I suggest reading all of them. They're amazing. Okay, the 5th best one, I kind of cheated here, because it is the short novels of John Steinbeck. So, the 5th best book I read this year is The Pearl, Cannery Row, Of Mice and Men, The Red Pony, The Moon is Down, and Tortilla Flat. The Red Pony is fantastic. I'd never heard of that as a short story of his, and it's heartbreaking. And I mean, it's good stuff. It's classic Steinbeck. The Moon is Down is also really good. It was like wartime propaganda for people in occupied countries during World War II, and it works. It does its job. Tortilla Flat was probably my least favorite. And I've read Of Mice and Men before, but reading it again is always good. It's a classic. It's pretty perfect for like a novella or short novel. The Pearl, I was really excited for. It was okay. I liked it, but I don't think it's as good as some of his other stuff. Alright. So the 4th best book this year is The Tunnel by Ernesto Sabato. Existential, short, modern, or postmodern, whatever, look at obsessive love, and it was really, really good. This guy seems like a brilliant dude too, and I finally have both his other novels. You'll see the second one, which will be the next one I'm going to read, when I do a haul video, because I got it as an early Christmas present from my best friend. So when I get books for Christmas, which I'm sure will happen, or use whatever Christmas money I get to fund my fiction addiction, then I'll do a whole haul and you'll see that. The 3rd best book I read was Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. This is a really good book. I heard it was good. I mean, I hear people reference it, but I didn't know that I was going to like it as much as I did, and it's kind of stuck around with me the whole year. And I'm eyeing a copy of her complete short stories because I've read like the Gilded Six Bits or Sixpence, something like that. And that was a really, really awesome story. So I think she's a really good writer, and this is a fantastic novel. Read it. The second best book I read this year is Travels with Charley in Search of America, which is sort of like Steinbeck's memoir slash kind of fictional memoir. And there's just so many quotable lines and things that he says that hold true even, 54 years after. That, oh man, I'm really awesome at this. Anyway, it's good. I did a review. You should read it. And, drumroll, the number one best book I read this year is Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. That shouldn't really be a surprise, as I feel like I talk about it every single video, if there's any way to fit it in there. It might be the best book I've ever read. It's definitely a 5-star book, in my opinion. Fantastic novel. I highly suggest, if you're going to read Baldwin, just start there. It's his first novel. It's his best novel, in my opinion. Just go there. Just enjoy it. Soak it in. Anyway, those are my top 10 books for the year. I'm sorry I look tired and like a bum. I was out late. Celebrating a friend's 21st birthday. Happy birthday, Terry. Yeah, it was a rough morning. Alright, bye.